The BCCI has got busy post the Australia series loss that India's men's squad encountered. And to be fair, it's been quite the average end to a year that witnessed India win a World Cup. The whitewash against New Zealand, the loss to Sri Lanka in a shorter format, humbling defeat to Australia. Sort of just summed it all up. The reaction has been one that is set to shake the very system that Indian cricket has been built on. The 10-point diktat that got leaked last week clearly talks about BCCI saying enough is enough. They will not tolerate lack of discipline and the superstar culture that is ingrained in Indian cricket. The various episodes that, of course, occurred up to this point that were extensively reported, whether it was the performances, the loss itself, and more critically, the discord in the dressing room, are all of what that led to BCCI taking such a stern action. They want to discipline the Indian men's cricket team, but during the Champions Trophy squad announcement, it really did not seem like the captain and the chief selector were on the same page. Let me explain. This is what Ajit Agarkar remarked when asked about BCCI's new diktat and what that would entail. What does that mean, and what was the BCCI why was the BCCI taking such a school principal approach to bring the students in line?
It's not a school. It's not a punishment. It's just you have some rules, and when you're playing for the national team, you just follow the rules. We have seen in the last few months the need for some changes, more bonding in the team.
Ajit Agarkar, of course, tried to play it down and did not make a big deal of it, but his response seemed like an agreement to the rules BCCI has put into place. Rohit Sharma, the skipper, was asked the same question, and his response was telling.
Who has told you about these rules? Has it come from the official handle? Let it come and we will talk.
Now, Rohit Sharma is known for his press conferences, the way he addresses the media, how he manages to make everything seem light-hearted, how he swishes away the pointed questions about defeats and lack of performances with a joke or a wry smile. The intent was probably that here too, to dismiss this as just another leak and not one that we needed to take seriously. The internet did not think so. They reacted to this seeming mismatch of responses between the chief of selection committee and the captain of the Indian cricket team. But here's what's actually got everyone buzzing. It was not what Rohit Sharma said during the press conference, but something he said before. Thinking the mic was all switched off, Rohit Sharma muttered something about this BCCI 10-point agenda, which spread like wildfire and went viral. We put down what he roughly seems to have said.
Now I have to sit another hour and a half after this. We'll have to sit down with the secretary to discuss a few things about the things and other stuff. Now everyone is telling me.
Rohit Sharma was telling Ajit Agarkar that the players will revolt, that he himself is unhappy with these rules. He will have to sit down for a long chat with the BCCI to amend this. A pushback is what this feels like, and was this not expected? How can you sweep away decades of certain kind of treatment in one 10-point agenda? It's all leading up to a standoff between the board, the ones who govern Indian cricket, and the superstars, the cricketers. Something that was bound to happen. In fact, what's probably a little worrisome is reports of a discord between Rohit, the captain, and Gambhir, the coach, regarding the Champions Trophy squad that they went ahead to announce. There were disagreements regarding the vice-captaincy. Ultimately, it's Shubman Gill who's been named and announced as vice-captain for this particular campaign. But there were differences regarding that, and also the inclusion of Sanju Samson. Now, differences are all right, But the question is how far people take these disagreements to. And that's what India doesn't need, because Champions Trophy is the next real target for which the series against England is but a warm-up. Fans will hope that the noise around the discord in the dressing room, the unrest due to these new rules that the BCCI would seem to impose, do not disrupt that process.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.